Hello, hello. Welcome to the Highline FC podcast. I'm your host, Shivraj. I'm here to talk about the big week, the game week 4, right after the international break. It's horrible. It's the worst time to be a fan because you are waiting for your beloved club, beloved team to come back and perform. 2 weeks are gone. You've been dreaming about them. You've been dreaming about watching them, and you watch them. They come back, and you watch them, and they are just out of touch. Obviously, for obvious reasons, which is the players are traveling all over the world, and fatigue obviously creeps in. And some of them, I think, my team. If I talk about my team, McAllister was out of touch, and it's not new. He's been this way from the beginning of his Liverpool journey. I watched the first match, the first game after the international break in his first season, where he mispassed a couple of passes. So it's understandable that they had a really difficult a week in terms of travel and whatnot. Right, let's talk about Liverpool versus Burnley. Well, I expected better from Liverpool, to be very honest, but nothing much you can do when the opposition decides to park the bus and just creates a low block. And I think they were definitely playing 5 at the back, so you can imagine how enduring it was for our players, and especially right after the international break, it's really difficult. I felt that the setup was as good as it can be because Szoboszlai obviously started at right back. You can't miss him. You can't bench him right now because he's in form of his life, and he's an important player for Liverpool, and that's something that is understood by Arne Slot. I think there's a problem with the setup. That's the reason why we aren't able to extract the best out of the players that we have in our disposal. Mo Salah is nowhere near. Florian Wirtz is that I don't think that's his preferred position in terms of the zone he is trying to move, because McAllister would love to reach to the left, and Kirk is he's just bombing up and down, and Cody Gakpo likes to cut back and just enter the box. So there's no space for Florian Wirtz to operate. I think I still believe that his best position is left wing. That means that we have to sacrifice Cody Gakpo. But again, there's a lot of creative options for Arne Slot. So it's interesting how he develops this team and how he sets up, especially in the midweek where we are playing Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. It's going to be really, really interesting how he is going to set up there. But if I talk about the game itself, nothing much to talk about. We had the ball. I think 80% of the possession was with Liverpool, and we had, rivals would say that, hey, you guys are so lucky. You get points. You guys get free kicks. You guys get a penalty at the right time, and you somehow win the game. I disagree with that because I think we create those opportunities to create that luck, and I think that's what we did. The changes Arne Slot does is fantastic, and I don't think no one in the Premier League does better than Arne Slot. So I think that's really a standout for us as a club. Burnley did really well. They decided to just sit back and just park the bus, and they were successful in pretty much almost all the 90 minute, but in the extra time we got the penalty, and it was a right penalty, and I think Mo Salah deserves a lot of credit for putting it to bed. That's fantastic by Liverpool. I think long may it continue. We keep going. I don't want to watch this kind of games from Liverpool. I've been used to watching us thrash teams apart, blow them apart, with Klopp era and now with Arne Slot. But we have to find solution as soon as possible. I think Arne Slot will have his team work on it. Hopefully, once Isak joins in within the squad and also within the lineup, things will change. And hopefully we'll win more games in much more clinical fashion. Right, that's the game, guys. With respect to Liverpool versus Burnley, I'm going to talk about the rest of the games in the coming videos. Until then, see you soon. Take care. Bye.